It's really exciting to see this book, Why Does Sargasso Sea by Jean Rhys. This was a book that my Year 10 English teacher lent me as extra reading because I was getting a bit angry and feminist about what we were reading, and she gave me her copy and I took it home and read it over a weekend, and that was the beginning of my love for English, I think. When I was recommended to read it, it was because I was getting annoyed with the kind of mad woman in the attic and how the women were being hidden away in literature. And I think people should read this because it's part of the feminist canon. Rachel Cusk is one of my favourite authors. I love pretty much everything she writes. She has written across fiction and non-fiction, and in Transit and Outline, and I think the third one of the trilogy is coming out this year, she is working in fiction but in a really clever way. Her main character, you don't learn very much about her, you learn about all the lives around her and everything that's going on, and so it's a really fascinating type of book to read because you finish and what you've learnt is the world around her and her life and like her builders, the interactions she has with her builders, but not very much about the inner soul of this character. I would recommend people read this because it's a really innovative way of storytelling. I think Rachel Cusk is doing really exciting things with literature. I'm really excited to read Anything You Do Say by Gillian McAlister. She's a fellow Michael Joseph author, and I've heard that this is a great, dark, twisted book with a strong female character. This graphic novel is one of the most beautiful books I've ever read. It was recommended to me by my friend Matilda Tristram, who has also written about her struggle with cancer. This is about anorexia, and it's just so beautifully realised. Massive tome, but it's you want to sit down and read it all at once. I would recommend people read this because it gives a really interesting personal insight into eating disorders and is beautifully written and realised and drawn. I'm putting Jude Kelly up here because she founded the Women of the World Festival, which is in London this weekend and all over the world, and it's bringing together women from all different fields and backgrounds to talk about what it is to be a woman.